Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome po muli sa ating virtual room. We will make this recorded video para hindi na exert no more ng effort sa boses ng teachers. No? We will continue on our lesson on measurement, and in our previous meeting we made some activities by flying a paper plane, but we were not able to measure. And we discussed a little on the measurement of, or the little history on the measurement, the different civilizations. So today we'll have another activity, and first we have to do this activity. Let us have this one. And first activity that we have, determine the dimension of the following using only parts of your arms. Record your result in the table below. Choose a classmate and compare your results. So you have to choose a partner and make a computation or make a measurement on the sheet of intermediate paper, the teacher's table, the classroom, using the arm, using the part of your arms, such as the arm span, the digit, yung dangaw o yung isang daliri, o isang cubit o yung mula sa siko hanggang sa dulo ng fingertips. Okay? So we have to remember the following. Thumb, the width of one's hand excluding the thumb. Handspan, the distance from the tip of the thumb to the tip of the little finger o yung dangaw. Then the forearm length, the length of one's forearm less the distance from the elbow to the tip. Isang cubit lang, cubit gamitin natin para ano. So after doing so, we have another problem to answer. Okay, basa. Okay, let us see another history of measurement. Ito, na-discuss natin ito last meeting, no? One of the earliest tools that human being invented was the unit of measurement. In olden times, people needed measurement to determine how long or wide things are, things they needed to build their houses or make their clothes. Later, units of measurement were used in trade and commerce. In the 3rd century BC, Egypt people used their body parts to determine measurements of things, the same body parts that make used to measure the assigned things to you. The forearm length, as we have discussed before last meeting, was called a cubit. No? And the discussion natin na that the Noah's Ark, yung Ark ni Noah, was approximately more than 300 cubit. So mula siguro sa room natin hanggang sa may gate, no? Kanyang kahaba ang Noah's Ark. The forearm's length was called a cubit. The handspan is considered, and so na-discuss na natin to. So let us have another activity to. No? Nakuha na natin yung mga different measurement, kaya ng sa Chinese, sa Babylonian, sa Greeks. No? So let us have this activity again, activity 2. Yan. Kopya na. Then let us answer the following questions. What was your reason for choosing which units to use? Why? Did you experience any difficulty when you were doing the actual measurement? Were there differences in your data and your classmates' data? Were the differences as big as the differences when you use non-standard units of measurement? What do you think caused those differences? Okay, let's discuss natin ang conversion. Malalaman natin yung letter. Discuss natin ito last meeting. Okay, so let us have this problem. When a Filipino girl is described as 1.7, yan, answer natin to. Okay, the history of measurement, makinig. The English system of measurement was widely used until the 1800s and the 1900s, when the metric system of measurement started to gain ground and become the most used system of measurement worldwide. First described by Belgian mathematician Simon Steben in his booklet, The Art of Tenths, and proposed by English philosopher John Wilkins, the metric system of measurement was first adopted by France in 1799. In 1875, the General Conference on Weights and Measures, the Conference Generale des Poids et Measures, or CGPM, was tasked to define the different measurements. By the 1960s, CGPM released the International System of Units (SI), which is now being used by majority of the countries, with the biggest exception being the United States of America. Since our country used to be a colony of the United States, the Filipino people were schooled in the use of English system instead of the metric system of measurement. Okay. Thus, the older generation of Filipinos is more comfortable with the English system rather than the metric system, although the Philippines have already adopted the metric system as its official system of measurement. The metric system of measurement is easier to use than the English system of measurement, since its conversion factors would consistently be in the decimal system, unlike the English system of measurement where units of length have different conversion factors. Check out the units used in your steel tape measure or in your ruler. Most likely they are inches and centimeters. The base unit for length is the meter, and units longer or shorter than the meter would be achieved by adding prefixes to the base unit. These prefixes may be used for the base units for mass, volume, time, and other measurements. So, the following prefixes, example yung mga kilo, DC, Sinti, yun ang mga prefixes. At magiging madali na lang sa atin pagko-convert ng letter ng measurement o ng metric system. And aside from this, we have also the standard internationalis that adapt the metric system para magiging standard ng buong bansa o ng buong ng bawat countries. So, ito ang mga prefixes. No? Prefix yung nilalagay sa unahan ng mga units. No? So, first we have the tera, T, gaya ng inyong terabytes. No? Then we have the giga, G. Then we have the mega, the kilo, the hekto, deka, deci, centi, micro, at saka nano. So, unahin natin dito tayo sa kilo, itong nauna nyo nalalaman. Pag sinabing kilogram, ibig sabihin yan times 1,000, ibig sabihin that is 1,000 grams. Okay? Or kilometer means 1,000 meters. 1 meter times 1,000, that is 1,000 meters. Then we have the mega, which is 1 million. Then the giga, 1 billion. Then tera, 1 trillion. Then we have also deka. Deka ibig sabihin 10. No? Kaya meron tayong dekada, decade, 10 years. Then we have the deci, 1/10. That is deci, decimeter. Okay, this is size, this is city, this is also by 10. No? We have the centi, we have the century, nanggaling word, no? Ang term ng the century, 100. No? So, centimeter, 1 out of 100. We have the milli, 1 out of 1,000. Micro, 1 out of 1 million. Nano means 1 out of 1 billion. Okay? So, for example, ito yung example natin kanina. 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. 1 millimeter is 1 over 1,000 meter, or 1,000 millimeters is equal to 1 meter. So, this would give us more easier to convert when we are in the metric system. Mas madali. Then, convert 3 kilometers to 2 meters. So, 3 kilometers times, alam natin na 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1,000 meters. So, 1 kilometer sa baba, 1,000 meters sa taas. Para makansil natin ang kilometer, kilometer. So, we have 3 times 1,000, and that is 3,000 meters. Convert 10 millimeter to meter. Alam naman natin ang 1 meter is 1,000 millimeter. So, millimeter sa baba. So, 10 times 1 is 1 over 10 times 1 is 10. 10 over 1,000. Tanggalin natin ang dalawang 0. So, 1 over 100 or 0.01 meter. So, as you can see in the example below, as you can see in the example above sa taas, any length or distance may be measured using the appropriate English or metric units. In the question about the Filipina girl whose height was expressed in meters, her height was converted to the more familiar feet and inches. So, in the Philippines, where the official system of measurement is the metric system, yet the English system continues to be used as long as we have relatives or as long as we have some relatives and friends residing in the United States, knowing how to convert from English system to the metric system. Okay. So, convert 20 inches to centimeter. Ayan. Basta importante alam natin yung equivalent. Ilagay lang natin yung unit kung convert natin yung nasa baba para may cancel natin. Limbawa yung 20 meters times 2.54 centimeter over 1 meter or 1 inch, 20 inches pala, 20 inches to centimeter, halimbawa ulitin, 20 inches to centimeter, we all know that 1 inch is 2.5 centimeter, so 20 inches times 2.5 centimeter over 1 inch, no? Lagay natin ang inches sa baba, nasa taas ang centimeter, so cancel natin yung meter at saka inches at saka inches, so naiwan is 20 times 2.5 per centimeter, so we have 50.8 centimeter. Okay, another exercise is let's have using your ruler. May mga ruler pa kayo dyan, di ba? Using all the tape measure, determine the length of each of the following in centimeter. Convert this length of to meters. So, sige, pakisagot niyan. Okay, another example to. Okay, sagutin natin to. Actually, ito ang problema. Ay ko pick copy nito, then sasagutin natin. Two friends sail an INSO run in marathons. Sail finished doing 21-kilometer marathon in Cebu, while Enzo finished a 15-mile marathon in Los Angeles. Who between the two ran longer distance? By how many meters? Okay. Number 5 problem. Georgia wants to fence her square garden, which has a side of 20 feet with 2 rows of barbed wire. The store sold barbed wire by the meter at 12 per meter, 12 pesos per meter. How much money will Georgia need to buy barbed wire? She needs. Number 6, a rectangular room has a floor area of 32 square meters. How many tiles, each measuring 50 centimeter per 50 centimeter, are needed to cover the entire floor? So in summary, in our lesson, you learned the following. Ancient Egyptians used units of measurement based on body parts such as the cubit and half the cubit. The cubit is the length of the forearm from the elbow to the tip of the middle finger. The ancient foot was the units of or lengths of the English system of measurement are believed to be based on the cubit. The metric system of measurement became the dominant system in the 19th and the 1900s and is now used by most of the countries with a few exceptions, the biggest exception being the United States of America. It is appropriate to use short base units of length for measuring short lengths and long units of lengths to measure long lengths or distances. Number 5, we learn also to convert common English units of length into other English units of length. Number 6, the metric system or the measurement is based on the decimal system and is therefore easier to use. Number 7, the metric system of measurement has a base unit for length, meter, and prefixes to signify long or short lengths or distances. To estimate lengths and distances, you may use your arm parts and their equivalent metric lengths. To convert common metric units of length into other metric units of length, use the conversion factors based on prefixes. So to convert common English units of length into metric units of length, use the conversion factors. To solve length, perimeter, and area problem, use the English and metric units. So that is what we have learned in this week. So next week we will we will be discussing how to convert next week we will be discussing how to convert the metric system using the different conversion tool. No? Uh, Later on, we will learn how to make use mnemonics such as King Henry died of eating or drinking chocolate milk. Within bawat letter niya, malalaman natin paano mag-convert. No? We'll be using also the conversion tools such as the roller. No? So that's all for today. Thank you.